Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly podcast, Four Sisters Rambling. Well, actually, it's two pairs of sisters, Monica and Diana, and Veronica and me, Angie.
In this podcast, you'll get to know each one of us and hear our ramblings about life.
We hope you can join us weekly. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. If you would like to see more of us, please follow us on Instagram at Four Sisters Rambling. Hey guys, welcome back. Just to do a little recap, last episode we talked about failures and obstacles in our lives. It got a little deep, but you know what? Everybody goes through it, and that's what life is all about. And we talked about that. On this episode, we are going to go a little bit more lighthearted, and hopefully it's a little bit more fun for you guys to listen. And so yeah.
We're going to be talking about Valentine's Day. Today will be our Valentine's Day special. All things Valentine's, whether you celebrate it, whether you not celebrate it. Do you go and fuck a guy on Tinder just to celebrate? What way do you celebrate? Do you spend money? I need to know because I want to know. I just want to know.
I go deep. I try to go deep.
You always get Monica something for Valentine's.
Yeah, but I feel like, okay, so my thing, I feel like it doesn't have to be Valentine's to give her stuff. Like, I have a thing where I have to get her, like, roses more often than not.
That's true.
And, so it doesn't have to be necessarily red roses. She loves the pink ones and the white ones. But I like getting her the red ones. But it doesn't have to be even roses. It could be daisies and, anything else in between. But I feel like you always have to treat your partner no matter what. So you don't need Valentine's to... do it.
We don't use it as an excuse.
Yes,
for sure.
I feel like you guys celebrate Valentine's Day every day. You go
That's
out
funny.
every week.
No, we celebrate our month anniversary. And talking about month anniversary, the February 3rd, it was our 12th year.
Wow. For sure, officially.
Officially 12 years since we started dating. So.
And you still celebrate every month?
We
lately it's
that's
been
a lesbian
me down.
thing, right?
That has to be, I think. So.
I'm sorry, I was distracted because I was looking at my Tinder profile.
Oh my god, there you go.
Anyway,
Valentine's Day.
Let's switch this up to the other side of the table.
What do you think about Valentine's Day, Diana?
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Diana gags it out.
I know, I've never really had a Valentine's. Again, I've never really had a boyfriend, so like...
What do you do for Valentine's then?
Well, I'll enjoy my friends. Like 3 years ago, we went out. We had a Galentine's Day. That was fun.
What is a Galentine's Day?
So Galentine's is when you and your gals get together, mostly all single. We also welcome ones that aren't single, that, have their significant other and they're lame and don't want to do anything with them. Galentine's get together, and we just go out to Mill Ave or, we just go out and drink and have a good time with ourselves and dance the night away. That's what I consider a Galentine's. It could be a spa day. It could be a pedicure day. It could be anything.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. So we did that. We dressed up all in black, in little cute little dresses, and we went down Mill Avenue.
Did you have like a little pin V on, like Valentine's Day? Like a
oh my god, like the Scarlet Letter, like we're single.
I don't think we did.
Just joking.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
If any men want to be our Valentine next year.
That's true. Yeah, but I celebrate usually Valentine's with either friends, mostly. Maybe we'll see next year. You don't ever know. Maybe I'll have Valentine's. That'll be my first Valentine's ever. I did have in middle school. I was in 7th grade. A friend of mine gifted me my first Valentine's Day gift ever. Like he had a crush on me and he gifted it to me.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
I kept that bear.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah,
so I'll never forget that because that, you just remember all the innocent, beautiful things in life. And I always felt like that was one of them because, like, it was just such a big shock. I had no idea that he had, like, a crush on me. I didn't go out with him, okay?
Yeah,
I didn't. But, yeah, it was cute.
You heartbreaker.
I always, feel bad for people that get us teddy bears and stuff because, like, we don't really... I don't really like teddy bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm
Are you a teddy bear giver?
Yeah, I used to love because.
But where are all your teddy bears, Monica?
They're gone.
That's what I'm saying.
She kept them for a while though.
Yes.
She just recently got rid of them because we were going into dry storage, and she's like starts cleaning up the stuff, and she's like, I was like, get rid of it, like we're past it. But she did keep them. We do have a box.
Yes, I was gonna say that we do have a box of stuffed animals, but it's like special stuffed animals.
Yeah.
So I think I do have one of yours, one that my brother gave me a long time ago. I don't know, just some random.
But I also have a box of like letters that we used to do in high school, and like, oh, I love you, I can't wait to see you after third period, blah blah blah. And we also have another one where I would go around the neighborhood, and I didn't have money to buy Monica a Starbucks or anything because she's been a Starbucks addict since like I met her. Okay. So
yeah, you're right.
It's true. So I would try to save whatever I can to buy her a Starbucks. The Starbucks is a little expensive. And I would go around, like I would walk from my house to her house, and I would find like a house that had roses, and I would like steal them. And I would take her a rose, and she
so
kept
mad.
some. She tried them out. But I would find like the one that you couldn't really tell where you have somebody that has a ton, and
Vero's always been a gifter.
Yeah, she is a gifter.
I love treating my wife. I love treating the person I'm with, and
That's obviously me.
I was like, the person I'm with.
Yeah.
No, but I had other relationships before, and I've always tend to like treat them. Like I feel like, and I told you too, Hella, like, and Vanya and Cecilia, like whenever we date someone or whenever we will always pour our everything to them, But yeah, teddy bears, that was me. I would.
What about you, Hella? Or Angie? I'm sorry, I call you Hella.
I know.
I call her Hella.
I'll just be Hella from now on.
She's like, I don't want this to follow me for the rest of my life.
I like flowers. I know it's they last a week, but
I love flowers too. I agree.
I used to not be a big fan of them, but I think it was because we were living with my stepmom and my dad, and it's like, where could we really put our flowers?
Yeah.
Now that I have my house, I like putting it by the window. I just love getting
What
flowers.
kind of flowers?
Yes.
Colorful, and there's no particular ones.
No color specifically, no particular type of flower.
No, I don't discriminate against my flowers. I like if I had to pick one, probably daisies. I
love daisies. Yeah, I agree.
I have a tattoo with little daisies on the back. So, yeah, but no teddy bears. That's my thing. I don't want any more teddy bears. I have one that Alex got me. It's got like a little funny saying. I forget what it says. It's got like a little cute saying on it.
Oh, it's the one we thought there was a camera inside, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Do you remember?
We have a video of when she opened that.
Yeah,
He lived in a different state.
Yeah.
And he sent over a teddy bear, and we're like, oh, he's a software engineer. He probably engineered a camera in the eye of the teddy bear.
I remember that.
So I still have that.
I have a teddy bear that Monica gave me when we started dating. It was for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I still have it.
Aww.
I have it next to we have decorations under our TV. And
Next to the Naruto. The special anime
the
thing.
Domo, yeah. So it's there. And whenever Monica attempts to leave to Mexico for vacation or whatever, I attempt to sleep with it. I know.
So cute.
I'm about to be 30 years old, and I sleep with a teddy bear when my wife leaves town. Hey, it better be a teddy bear and not another individual in her bed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk about, has anyone ever had a really bad Valentine's date?
I haven't.
Not a Valentine's date.
Yeah. What about you, Miss? You had a long history.
I've had a couple, yeah. I had one where the guy...
Valentine's date?
Yeah, it was Valentine's
okay.
Day. Yeah, it actually wasn't... It was right before I met Alex, actually. It was just some guy I was talking to. He met up with me at a bar and at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So first of all, I was like, okay.
Oh, is this Tim P guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember this.
It was such a weird
I don't.
time.
I remember this. I do.
He ordered drinks and he didn't even open his own tab. He put it on my tab.
No.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, are we splitting this? Or what's going on?
Talk to me.
It was so bad, I just cut it short. We had 2 drinks and I was like, oh, you know what? I actually forgot I had to go back to school. And he's like, you're drunk. I was like, yeah, I have to go back to school. I just cut it short and got an Uber and left. I was like, it was really bad.
Oh my god.
Scary.
Beto?
I'm tripping out here because I always pray for your safety all over you guys, and you just
And then you hear this.
And I hear this, and it's like, oh my god, where was I? What did I? You know?
He was a nice guy. He's just kind of like a dumbass. Like, oh, free drinks. Like, he's kind of like a frat,
A loser.
bro. Yeah, like a loser. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like when men munch on females out of their own money. You know.
I mean,
It
should munch
depends on
together.
circumstances. Yeah, you know, like
you
it has to be even. It has to be equal.
You can take turns back and forth. Like, you pay this, I'll pay this, you pay this. But it's like, if you're with someone that you're constantly having to pay for, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're married.
That's true. You know, how much is too much to give on Valentine's Day? Because let me tell you, Vero, it wasn't Valentine's Day. What was it? She bought me a little bouquet. It wasn't even little. Let me just change that right now. It wasn't little. It was $70 bouquet of flowers. And it was beautiful though. But I was like, man, babe, $70?
Yeah, that's a lot.
But like to me, it's like, okay, you know, like I get her flowers, not, you know, not on a daily basis, but you know, once a month. I try to do it like every 2 weeks. You know?
I appreciate it though. I love flowers.
Yeah, the cats love it too because they like to eat it.
That's true.
But
Cats love
That's true.
My cat does too. I've always wondered about it.
Yeah, they're so
Just don't bring in lilies.
Oh, okay.
Are they
Noted.
dangerous to cats?
Yeah. Lilies are bad for cats.
Huh.
Side note, ladies are
Yeah.
bad cats. But for me, it's I take care of her, you know, I do all kinds of stuff like that. But when it comes to like a special event, like her birthday, anything, I always I try to catch anything that she tells me, like, oh, I like this, I like that. But roses, like, I know that's her fave, and you know, I go and I purchase that, and I have to make sure that it's not only roses that I get her, you know, of course, a Starbucks gift card, and let's go out to eat, and what do you want me to go? You know what, let's go to Target, I'll buy you whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. So she could choose what she wants to get.
Yeah.
And I always have to do, like, the extra mile, just because, I don't know, I feel like I love
Every
to
day, or I mean, every time?
every
just on
Valentine.
Valentine's Day? Oh.
Yeah, no, but, you know, obviously there's times where, you know, like, the other day, it's like, let's go to Target, what do you want? Like, I always tend to take care of her. But for Valentine's Day, I always go, like, a little above and beyond, I guess. And I don't know how I just love seeing her face, like, when she gets her roses. It's like, oh my
so
god,
sweet.
babe,
Aww.
you know?
I love that, but I was
So I don't have a budget.
but I was a little shocked, like the price. What I was talking about was like price wise.
Yeah, I don't have a budget for-
What's like your limit?
I think anything over 100 for like a holiday.
I think over $20 for Valentine's.
Well,
Day.
no, but like that's Diana.
yeah,
That's Diana. Like for birthdays, for anything, like
That's
Diana's
true.
just simple, you know. And we've learned to know that.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's like Alex and I too. Like, we really don't spend on Valentine's Day.
That's
We're like, there's no reason. Like, we see each other every day. If we
Unless
want
it's food.
something, we'll get it.
If we go to a restaurant, yes, let's spend. Let's spend $300 on dinner.
yeah.
That is where the money goes.
$300.
Yeah, that's how much I want to spend.
That's like how much you spend at Veronica's restaurant for a Valentine's
That's
dinner.
right. Is it? Maybe more.
But I don't have a budget for Monica. I just fucking if I see it, I like it. I was like, and if I think that she's gonna enjoy it, I'll get it. And it doesn't matter if
I like it.
That's
I
what I
like
see
it.
your
Yeah, because she said that.
it's true. I don't have a budget for her. And anything, you know, like for her birthday, I spent right about like $500, and
Wow.
that's when she cut me. She's like, you can't buy anything else. Like
You're just buying her love at this point.
Yeah.
So funny.
It's
That's
all
how
good.
you know.
Go
For
around
me,
that.
True love
I
don't
don't
exist.
work. That I don't work. I try to get little gigs to get little something. Like I swear, like Hannah will pay. She'll be like, oh, do my makeup. I'll be like, yeah, give me $5 or $10.
Like, you
so
collect
I can
up for
collect
it.
the
That's
little
true.
money. And I did that for this Christmas. I got her a little gift too.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Oh, what'd you get her?
She got me some. Okay, so I'm trying to. How do I say? I'm trying not to leave like a big footprint behind with like.
We want to live sustainably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have like 3-4 pairs of running shoes.
Mhm.
I have some like 4 or 5 pairs of like going out shoes. I have like 3 pairs of working shoes and like sandals and stuff. But I was like, oh, I want to buy some like running shoes, and I want to make sure they're all black and blah blah blah. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy them. So she ended up buying them for Christmas, and I was like, oh, babe, thank you. And I really enjoy them, and I love it when she makes me for like any holiday, my birthday, anything that she makes it like, you know, she's very handy with.
Oh
her.
yeah, I do craft.
You do
Yeah,
That's like
I
my little
love that.
thing.
Like to me, don't fucking go spend $1,000 on me. No, like make me something that I'm gonna enjoy. Like one of our
I agree.
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day,
that's what I usually
back
do.
in high school, she made me like this little booklet, and it was like what I love about you.
Aw.
And in every single one, she put like a little note, like, oh, I love when you make me laugh.
Yeah.
I love when you da 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 and stuff like that.
I
And
love
that
that.
was cute. And then she made like a little bag with it, and she added like a bunch of kisses.
That's
Yeah. I still have it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still have that.
Yeah, and that's like one of the things that I do keep, because all the little things like that, like
Yeah.
she spent time to do that. She, like anyone could go out there
And buy a
and
chocolate
buy it.
Yeah.
teddy bear.
Yeah,
but
it's very
for
true.
her to, and my excuse why I don't do it, it's because I work too much. And it's easy for me just to go to the store and just get her what she wants. And she loves when I buy her,
Everything.
Everything.
I do love that.
Goals.
Aw.
Okay.
Well, what's your ideal gift for Valentine's? What do you like to get Diana?
I think.
Oh wait, I guess you don't get anything.
No, I don't get anything. But let's say
But her friends buy her
ideally,
chocolate
Yeah,
and,
Like, do you like chocolates? Do you like teddy bears? What do you like?
I would be happy going out to eat.
I love
Okay.
to.
There, that's
You
just
don't.
go
You give
eat.
me a
You're
vibe
simple, though.
of like lingerie.
simple.
You give me that vibe, like, oh, I'm gonna go buy lingerie for Valentine's Day.
Well, I wasn't gonna mention anything sexual, but it's Valentine's Day. Anything?
Yeah, go
anything
for it.
goes.
Yeah, let us know. What do you-
No, that's what I mean. Like that's
so,
it.
Oh,
Okay, so the older do you get, does your like sexual vibe goes down? Like for Valentine's, you know how it's like, oh, birthday sex,
Yeah.
it's your
Oh,
birthday,
yeah.
you're gonna have sex, and it's like, oh, blah blah. Valentine's Day, you're gonna go get get your groove on. Like, do you guys do that? Do you-
I feel like we're like it depends how tired. Like we look at our clock, like we gotta work tomorrow.
so
okay.
you're in that age, because before you would
Yeah,
be all
before
over
I'll
it.
go
Yeah.
buy like a
That's true.
sexy like Cupid costume or something.
Cupid costume.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Whatever the occasion is.
Yeah. But now we're just like, okay, maybe this weekend.
Rain check.
Yeah,
Rain check. You're so funny.
What's the next holiday after Valentine's?
St. Patrick's
St.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
You're so
dressed like sexy leprechauns or
You're
something.
so funny. Oh my gosh.
You have to. We had that thing like well, for us in our community. It's called lesbian deadbed, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what they call.
Yes, yes, yes.
And for a while, I was working so much that Monica and I would go like a
Weeks.
weeks
Yeah,
without like having any sexual interaction. I mean, yeah, I'll kiss her here and there, but it's just like you're just work. I'm just working
just
all the
tired,
time. You're just
yeah.
I don't
like,
picture me doing that.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
you don't. I know. You look like.
Get ready, whoever is coming up. Get ready.
I have a good friend. She's way older. Like she's up there in age. Well, I shouldn't say up there. She's in her 50s, but
she's young.
she's young. I mean,
Yeah,
it's young, but I mean,
definitely.
compared to like I think of me, 25, and she's like, oh yeah, like I would never go more than like a day or two. I'm
Oh
looking at
yeah,
her like,
I
twice
heard,
a day,
I heard
then?
that.
I could go months. Like, I'm just looking at her.
I heard that once you hit like 30, like your sex drive just kind of pushes in more, and it's more
Really?
like that's what I've
I've
heard.
heard the opposite, right? That it like declines as
I
you
don't
get
know.
older. But I don't know.
I feel like
Again,
I've always been.
I don't. Yeah,
high sex
you're
drive.
frisky. You something else.
No, I don't know about that.
Okay, so how do you guys celebrate other people that are not romantic relationships towards you? Like, how do you celebrate your sisters? How do you
I hug
celebrate
her.
your father?
I hug you
Your mother.
too.
That's
I gift her Starbucks every so
I
often.
love her.
For
on
exchanging
Valentine's Day or in
things.
general?
In Valentine's Day, because like Diana that doesn't have. I mean, well, Diana's a different kind of
Breed.
human race species. Because for Mother's Day, like she'll just like, oh, Feliz Dia de las Madres, ma, and that's it, Like,
And then Vero comes here
and then I go
and buys a necklace for my mother.
and then her mom.
She's
and then,
trying to outdone
no,
you.
not only.
I was like, what? We got her a necklace?
She goes, is it? That's funny because when I gave it to her, Diana goes, oh, it's from both of us, and I just turned around and looked at her like,
Chayo knows though.
Chayo
know
knew.
it's not.
Chayo knew. She started laughing. But how do you celebrate those people that are not romantically? Do you guys do it? Do you guys?
Usually in our girl chat, like my girlfriends and I, we just send each other like Happy Valentine's Day. Hope
That's
you get some
true.
dick. Like
Yep.
that's it. Like we just give each other a little shout out, but we don't really gift each other anything. Or
So it's mostly romantic.
I think it's mostly romantic. Like it's Valentine's Day. I guess it would make sense because it's a holiday about romance. I guess it would make sense to celebrate
But romance
family and
not.
friends.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Yeah, but I think for whatever reason in our culture, it's like between like partners.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you do anything special?
No.
No, for
it's
you.
true.
For you,
sister. No, but I was just thinking like the girls, like our nieces. sometimes they make us like, oh, happy Valentine's, little, you know, like they're in their age, they're so young that they give us like a little heart and stuff like that. So I was just curious if there's anyone out there that
has to be like a parent thing though, right? Like more for kids.
Yeah, when you buy the cards and you give it out to your class.
That was always so fun. I thought that was cute that you like that, because that teaches you at a young age that it doesn't have to be between a partner. It's
That's
like for friends.
Yeah, but then we grow up in a society where you hit a certain age and it's like, oh, it's all everything's sexual.
Yeah,
you know. But for
it's true. You make it all innocent, and I was making it all innocent, and you're like, yeah, but as we grow up,
come on, like
not when you're 6 though.
Yeah, but then what? Okay, so you're 12, and then I see like kids, you know, Snapchat, TikTok, like they're just like, 13-year-olds, like, oh, what is she wearing? Like, you know,
I mean, they're growing up a lot faster.
And that's my fear for my little nieces, because they're like.
Get ready, because
I think they just need to be educated and know what's not to do, know what might happen, and they'll be fine. And just they'll steer
that's
away
what we
from
hope,
that.
right?
Yeah, that's our
what
hope.
we hope.
Yeah.
How early? This is a little off topic. How early do you think they should start teaching like sex education in school?
I think around 9. Like
9 years
8.
old?
Yeah, I really do, because we were looking at porn at what, like 9?
Yeah, I think so.
We were looking at porn at 9.
Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, but we grew up.
We were poor. We didn't have no internet, so we couldn't watch porn.
But everybody has internet now.
We were so poor that we would have to make our own Valentine cards.
We couldn't.
They
even
wouldn't
afford.
take us. Well, the other side would take them, but they wouldn't take us to get Valentine's cards.
So we'd like stay up all night and like with paper make our own Valentine.
And I think that's why when it's Valentine and I want to treat my partner, I think that's why I always try to go all out, because of the trigger when I was little. I wasn't able to do that. And it's like, ooh, here you go, like this is how I make it up, and then
let me give you the world.
Let me try to give you the world.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. That's
that I had a shitty life.
And we had everything given to us, so like
that's why
I just don't know how to give.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Your parents ruined you.
Yeah, no, they really did. I do think that, because my dad never got my mom anything.
That's true.
We never saw that.
We never grew up with a Santa either.
Yeah,
like that man didn't exist.
My dad was like, I work hard, I'm getting the shit, but he never said no. My dad never said no to us. If I wanted like Hollister, boom, there you go. And we were very spoiled at a young age. So I don't know. I think that
it took away that want to give, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. That's sad.
You're getting to the root of your issues here.
Yeah. I'm talking here.
Your childhood. You guys need to have like a headline night childhood.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. You know, they should have said no every once in a while. Because I remember I cried for a Crayola box. And did he buy it? Yes, he did.
That's awful.
I know.
See?
Yeah.
And look at you now.
I know.
Still getting everything she wants.
That's so true. I know.
All right, so let's get continue our topic.
Let's talk about one night stands.
I have one. Yeah. So when I think I was like 20. No, I was 20. I think I'm pretty sure I was around 20 years old. Veronica had this hot coworker that I thought was hot from a distance or whatever. So anyways, we hit it up and I'm like, you know what? I wanna try it. I'm gonna bang this guy. This is 20-year-old me. But we go on a date and we went on a date first, because obviously you gotta warm up somebody. Always warm up your girl. Don't just go straight to it. But anyways, so we went out on a date. We watched a movie. I think it was Iron Man 3 or 2. Maybe 2, because I don't think 3 was later. It was one of the Iron Man movies, I think. Was it? I'm pretty sure. Anyways, we started making out. I didn't even watch the movie because we were making out the whole time. And it was just because I was bored, because he ended up smoking, a lot, like a chimney smoker. And so I ended up not going home with him. I remember at the end of the date, he was all like, oh, what car are we going to drive, mine or yours? And I was like, I'm gonna go home. And I was so stupid because I was so broke that I was trapped inside of the parking garage.
Oh, because you couldn't
pay the parking garage fee. I didn't know that you could validate parking back then.
Wow.
I was so dumb.
Oh, was it here at the AMC in downtown
Yeah.
Phoenix? Oh, okay. I have a visual now.
That's where people have one night stands, guys.
Maybe at the parking garage.
No, I'm just kidding. I thought he wanted me. I thought we were gonna do it in the car, but then he totally respected me. I'm so lucky. It was late at night, and he totally respected my decision to say no. And yeah,
Did he message you afterwards? Like, what happened? Or like, was he curious?
No, we kind of just stopped talking afterwards.
Yeah, I told him that she was not into him. And
oh my god! And then he had a girlfriend too on top of it.
I didn't know.
No,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
They found out.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're the other woman. You're scum.
I was the other woman.
Scum,
Yeah.
Diana.
So that was my
That's why he respected you.
attempted one night stand, and since then I never tried it again. It was just like, okay, this is annoying.
Well, I've never had a one night stand. I've only been sexually active with my wife. I've dated other people, but I've never been, so I don't have like a one night stand.
You guys ever curious, like, ooh, is there something else out
No.
there?
Not really.
Talking about curious with somebody else, we went to the club last night, and we were doing our thing.
Which club?
We went to Carambas. That we don't really go out to straight clubs, and it's rare when we go out. Anyways,
It's a Latin gay bar.
Yes.
yeah, it's really
It's fun. It's so fun.
You don't
It
have
is
to be
fun.
gay to
It
be
is
there.
fun. I've been there
Yeah.
with you guys, and it's like a blast.
And we were there, and Monica and I were dancing. We're never, you will never catch us like making out all the time. We do that in private, and we are never like holding hands. I hold her arm or she holds my arm, but it's you would look at us and like, oh, they're just friends, but we're really private. Anyways, so we're dancing in the club. We're not all on each other or anything. This is a group setting, and we don't want to be that couple.
Mm-hmm.
And like two guys just kind of like broke the circle, and like they get in front of us, and they're like, "Hey, do you guys like?"
One of them slapped my arm, and I was like, "Oh, who
She
is
dropped
this?"
her, like,
I thought,
her
okay, I started
clutch.
thinking of names, like who does this look like? And no, I didn't recognize.
It was just
them.
like a random guy.
Two random guys, and one of them wanted to like dance with Monica, and the other one wanted
Were
to
they
dance
straight
with
or
me.
gay guys?
They were
I think
straight
they were
guys.
straight guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just kind of like raised my hand up and I pointed at my finger like, no, sorry, like I'm married. And he goes, oh, I respect that. And then they walked away and I thought nothing of it. And then like couple like 20 minutes later, they kind of rolled back and they're like trying to like.
Doug, maybe
get
they've had a
there
few
again.
more drinks. Maybe
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
ready.
They were just dancing with like all kinds of random girls.
So you guys had a chance for a foursome last night.
Yeah,
Probably,
no,
but that will never
I don't
happen.
do right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just thinking of like, no, sorry, don't even want to think about it. God, that felt really weird.
I wouldn't do two guys.
So we were leaving. It was like it was getting late. Monica, she has like this cough and it was gonna activate, and she was like trying to hold it.
And
I
I
feel
was
so bad.
like right now I'm suppressing it, but if you guys hear me quiet, I'm like over here. But
I felt really bad, so I just told my other friends, like, hey guys, we're gonna head out because Monica, and then I didn't want to blame her, but like I didn't want to be there because I know the later she was holding it for a while, so I was like, she's gonna fucking like just go crazy right now. So
And it was cold last night
it
too.
was
I'm sure.
and she didn't have a sweater because then inside gets hot,
Yeah.
So we're rolling out, and I'm like just walking out, and this other random guy just like pulls Monica back by her arm, and I'm like, what the hell?
yeah,
like,
he pulled me from my arm pretty tightly and shoved me towards him.
What?
And I was like, I went through all the scenarios. Who is this? Do I know it? Is it like a gay guy just being funny? And I'm always so friendly, but fuck politeness. Like, I told Vero, like, I was so upset with myself because I was like, I should have reacted differently.
I'm reading this book. My favorite. It's from the girls from the podcast, My Favorite Murder, and they have a book, and so they talk about fuck politeness.
Yeah, and that literally came to mind afterwards. Like, I should have been more like, what the fuck, or something, But I was so like, oh, it's a gay guy, or it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like, someone I might know, and I was all smiling, and I was like, oh, hasta me caigo mal, like, thinking about it.
Yeah.
So I pulled her, and I remember like trying to like shove the guy off, like kind of like slap him off, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, don't touch my wife like that. You don't fucking know her.
Yeah.
Don't touch her, And it just like something just triggered me, and I was like, what the fuck? So I just pulled her towards me. Well, behind her, my friend pushed the guy and was pushing Monica forward, and I guess the guy went to grab my other friend.
Oh.
And this is second-hand information because she's the one that told me after.
Yeah.
The guy went to hold her, and her boyfriend like pushed, like, kind of like got in front of her, and the guy ended up pulling the boyfriend, and I guess the boyfriend was like, what the fuck, like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
And I guess he was about to like punch him, and again, we had no idea because I
So
just like,
it was all like a big accident or like
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
I don't know what it was, but the guy should have not fucking touched my wife. You don't know, like, you don't go, like,
You don't go around touching people.
not only that, you don't go to a fucking gay club or where, more, like, there's a lot of gays, and if you're straight, oh yeah, that's fine, go and have fun, you know, but don't fucking go out. You don't know if that person is gay, lesbian, transgender. You don't know. So don't fucking be on their face, you know. Don't touch anyone, especially don't be so aggressive.
The bubble. Respect the fucking bubble.
Like, and so, anyways, we run out, and then my friend, she texted me like, "Damn, you guys ran," and I was like, "Yeah, because this fucking guy." Oh, so we're out, right? We made it out. Like, we were out like in 3 seconds. Like, I fucking just grabbed my wife's hand, and I was like, let's get out of here, you know. So we ran out. I like just dragged her through the crowd. I just fell back because I could only picture Monica like being like body slammed.
I told her I couldn't remember because you know when you're going through like in your head like what the fuck just happened. I don't even remember how we got out. Like
so I just fucking like sorry guys.
We gotta take a drink anytime you guys say fuck.
fuck.
So we ended up going out. Well, those two first guys that started hitting at us, they were like, hey, they left too. They were behind us.
Yeah.
They were like following us. I don't know what the hell. And then on the freeway, if you're in Arizona, there's like this sign, like human trafficking, all the signs or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, we're about to fucking get kidnapped. I don't know. And then I was like, babe, like run. And we fucking ran to our vehicle. We
not
get in
literally,
there. Yeah, we know we like
I was in heels, so no.
It was like a fast pace and I just kept looking back, making sure like nobody was following me. We get in our vehicle, I always lock the door. I make sure
because we parked in the other parking lot that's
it was a little farther,
from the club, and I was like, no.
So we got in the car, whatever, and I'm pulling out, and I see this fucking massive, beautiful, sexy truck, and those two guys are in there.
Oh,
fucking
that's terrifying.
nice ass truck. Yeah. And I was telling Monica, I was like, can you fucking imagine? There's two big guys. Like, I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'4". Monica's a little taller than me, but you got two fucking muscular, fucking massive guys. Fucking pick us up, throw us in the fucking trunk.
All these fuck.
I'm just so mad that, I'm like, why am I not a little bit taller and a little more stronger so I beat the shit out of them because they try to fuck with my wife?
It's a scary situation though. Like, well, one, you never know like what could have happened.
Yeah.
For all we know, all these guys were just drunk and like being stupid, and there was no like human trafficking or like anything. Yeah. But you never know. So just the thought of like something bad could have happened, you're probably.
And that makes me wonder, like, so many women go out on Tinder dates, like, and they go home with the guy.
And around Valentine's, too.
Especially around Valentine's, right? Well, I'm assuming, right, because I don't know about that.
Yeah, when are you going out?
No, but I'm just wondering.
You know, one of my girlfriends, she's so smart. You know what she does with all of her Tinder guys? She reverse searches their images
that's smart.
on Google.
That's super smart. I've done that.
So many times she finds it's like it belongs like to someone else or it's just a Google image. And she's like, well, if I had met up with this guy for a date, I don't even know who he was.
Oh, so that's a good tip.
That's a good tip. Reverse
you were in California and your friend went on a date with someone and you took a picture of his driver's license?
No, that was in Florida.
It was in Miami. Yeah, I mean, look out for your ladies.
Yeah,
like,
look out for your ladies.
Yeah, we went on like spring break and one of my girlfriends was like, I'm gonna go with this guy. And we were really iffy on it. We're like, we don't know him. You're going to a different hotel. If you want to get a room next to our room, we don't mind listening. Like, just I'd rather that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be a little traumatized, but no. So we just we took a picture of his driver's license, and then we took a picture of his plates. And then when they got to the hotel, I said, "What hotel are you guys going to?" The guy gave me the name of the hotel. When they got to the hotel, I called the hotel, and I was like, "Hey, are they in this room?" And the hotel said yes. And I was like, "Okay."
Okay, so that's another tip. Like, always leave. If you come into somewhere with your ladies, leave with your ladies.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Don't let them get drunk and get lost. And then
I had a scary incident like that. I mean, it was my fault too. I got super drunk, but it was for my birthday, and I was with people I trusted. I was with two best friends and a sister. And
was there.
Somehow everyone just left and I ended up leaving with the guy and
I ended up leaving with the guy too.
You worst thing was I was so drunk I left my cell phone at the club, I left my car key, everything I ended up in this nice ass hotel suite, with this dude, it was just bad all over. And I want to say it was my fault. I feel like I'm old enough to where I know if I'm getting sloppy drunk.
And I was watching you, but I'll never forget, all of a sudden I was watching you, and then all of a sudden I turn around, I'm like, this bitch is gone. And then like looking all over the club for her, and I couldn't find her anywhere, and she was gone.
I like the dude. Like, we were having a nice time, so it's not like, oh, like I got kidnapped and like slept with the dude. Like,
but it felt to me like
I wouldn't call it like I don't think I think it's embarrassing to share it because like, you know, I'm a freaking 20-something-year-old woman. Like, I should know better than this, and like. I put myself, like, had I not been attracted to this dude, like, had it been some old man or something, like, I probably would have been too intoxicated to say no, like, if we had sex. So it's like, you know how drunk you're getting, and then always, like, if you go out with your girls, like, don't let them leave with the man that you don't know, you know, so.
Don't ditch each other either. Apparently, you two ditched each other. You guys each got
I was like, well, now what do I do? We're looking for her. Go sleep with this guy and be happy.
You know what? This story, it has a funny ending though, because the very next day I woke up and I'm still in like my glam fit. Like my lashes are falling off. I'm wearing like 5-inch heels. I had class the next day. This was when I was back in college. And I didn't have my cell phone. I asked the maintenance lady. She was Mexican. I was like, oh, hola señora, like, me presta su celular. Lady looked at me like, no thank you. Like, you look a little sketchy. So she said no. So then I had to go downstairs to the receptionist dude. I didn't know anyone's phone number by heart. Like, that's horrible. I should know someone's phone number. The only phone number I know is 911 and my husband's phone because he made me memorize it after this incident.
You guys weren't dating?
No, we weren't together. But like I tell him the story. He's like, you need to know someone's phone number, you know, like.
Yeah, that's true though.
So what I did, I went on Facebook. I asked the receptionist guy if he could go on his Facebook, look up Diana's job, North Kenilworth. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry guys, that's not where she works.
It's okay.
I was like, can you look up this job? He looks them up, looks up their phone number. Calls your job and they're like, hey, we've got one of your employees' sister at this hotel. Can you contact and can you put the phone over to this lady? They're like, oh, she's not in today. And I was like, fuck. So I think I don't know what ended up happening, but I think your coworker gave me your phone number and I was able to call you and you got me an Uber to go to school because I had a final exam that morning.
Yeah.
And I was already running late. I walked in. I didn't have a backpack. I was like wearing my club outfit from the night before. I didn't have anything. And I looked to my best friend in hygiene school and I like mouthed the word. I was like, pencil. Like I just asked her for a pencil, right? And she like scrambles through her backpacks, gives me a pencil. They're already all taking the exam, so it's really quiet. I get a pencil from her. I sit down and fucking kill that test. I get like a 98 on it. And she was pissed because she failed that test. She was so mad because she failed that test. And she's like, you're such a bitch. You were out partying the night before. You walked into class late in your freaking party outfit. You stole my pencil and you're the one that passed.
And it wasn't just
exam.
like any party outfit. It was like,
it was
quite
it was a very
bright.
I would say galaxy
holograph.
inspired.
Yeah.
It was
like halo.
So throughout this whole time, I have to be at work, and I had the whole time just praying to the Lord because I couldn't find her anywhere. I was like,
you called the club.
Okay, so I went. This is how bad I went.
I'm the one that told you, right?
I called Diana like, hey, why is Hela's car still in the house? Like, she's supposed to be at school already. She's like, Hela's not there. I was like, what? What do you mean? Of course she's not here. Where are you? She's like, why isn't Hela there? I was like, I don't know. She was fucking with you. Why aren't you fucking telling me? Where is she? Where is my fucking sister? I was so pissed off.
And then you're calling Danny and Adrian.
Yeah, I'm calling and they're like, I'm like, guys, everyone went home with someone. And I'm like, God, Jesus, man, like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
So Diana gets there, gives us the phone, and people are calling Hela. They're calling her, and then I assume it's you, and I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch, where the fuck are you? And it was your best friend right from hygiene on the phone, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were Angie. And she was like, oh, no, I'm calling Angie. I was like, oh, she's not here right now. Oh, is she coming to class? Yeah, she's gonna be there. And I just like...
So I found a guy that tagged you.
Oh, you were, we were dancing that night.
You guys were dancing and somebody recorded and somebody
so you
were on it.
Stalked him
I
on
went
the
backwards
internet and found him.
and the thing is that I couldn't get in your phone, right? So I screamed it down and then I saw the name of it and then I went on Facebook. I found him. I found his cell phone number because he had it connected there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, you know, I'm just calling because I saw my sister was with you last night. She's like, oh yeah, she was pretty cool, blah, blah, blah. I was like, is she by any chance with you? Because she's like not at home yet. He's like, oh, I'm on my way to Texas. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I took an overnight
She's
flight.
in a body bag in my luggage. I'm gonna go bury the body. in Texas.
My body dropped. I was like, what? He goes, no, yeah, I left and she was there with her friends and I took off. I was like, okay, well, thank you so much. And then later on, he texted me like, oh, how's your sister? I was like, oh, she's good. Like, we found her, you know. She was in class. Her phone died. I just bullshit around, but I was just like, God, man, like, what the hell? Like, and that's one of my biggest fears.
Yeah, I honestly, after that, it was such a, like, yeah, like, looking back at it now, it was scary. At the time, I thought it was hilarious. But it's like, after that, I was like, one, what did I learn? Don't get sloppy drunk. 2, go with people you trust. Like, you know, I hate to say it. Oh, yeah, that's true. I hate to say it, but, like, I never get that drunk around those people anymore. Diana. Like, even around Danny and Adrian, who are really close friends to me, and they know we've talked about this. Like, I never get that fucked up that, you know, they're in charge of me. Now I'm the one that's kind of alert because I'm like, that could have really
I wonder
gone
if that's
wrong.
why I can't get that drunk anymore either. Because
It's
I haven't been able to get like drunk.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should ever aim to get blackout drunk. Like,
I don't drink.
And you guys went to the blonde bottle, right?
The bottled blonde.
There you go, that plate.
We went.
You know what was sketchy though? That guy that I went home with, when the bar checked their cameras, because you know, I went back because I was like, oh man, like I was so drunk. Like, what happened? Did I get roofied? Like, what happened? Like, how did I end up going home with this person? When the bar checked their cameras, that guy took me out through the back door of that bar.
No, that's why I couldn't find you.
Yeah, we didn't go out through the front door, which was really sketchy.
That is sketchy because Anna's like, I was by the front door.
That makes so much sense because I swear I saw you with him, and then all of a sudden, gone.
And then I asked the hotel they could like get me his name and stuff. And they were like, we can't give out like private information, you know, which is whatever. Again, I liked the dude. He was handsome. Like, if it had been some creepy dude and I felt like I was like molested or raped or something crazy like that, I probably would have filed charges. But no, like, I was drunk. We flirted. You know, I decided to go home with him. It's like, you know.
And here we are.
Live and you
Thank
learn.
God we're good.
Yeah. My heart is just like sunk. Just like thinking about it. Well, just because like, you know, like as being like the oldest sister, I always have to like make sure everything, you know, I pray to God every day that everyone around you, it's always safe. And when you hear stuff like this, it's like, oh,
You're like, what
so
are
like,
you doing?
yeah. So like now that you're married, happily married, I love it because I know Alex takes care of you and you don't have to worry right now.
No,
but people do this like in Valentine's Day. They're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna get a date, and then they get a guy, and then this guy like gets them all drunk, and then they go out, and then they, you know, they do what you did with this guy. Maybe they're not in agreement, and you know, so don't feel forced that because it's Valentine's Day.
You can always say no.
Yeah, you can always say no. Yeah,
that's so true.
Just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean you have to go with this guy and do whatever. You know, you can do it any other time. Just enjoy the day and. You know, don't get all crazy. Don't get all sloppy drunk.
He lets you write his face.
So,
It's all good.
So
what are going back? I know we went a little bit off topic with my crazy story.
That was
a lot
off
of topic. Sorry, guys.
That was like story time.
Those are fun.
This was like a thriller. Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
That was bad. It was great. No regrets. We looked sexy as fuck that day. I mean, we felt great.
It was
fun, great.
Yeah. What are some of the best Valentine's dates you've had, Diana?
I've had no Valentine's dates.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I keep throwing you under the bus.
That's okay. I've had Galentine's dates. I've gone to
Which
dinners with
Hannah
friends.
went to Galentine's.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's where we said we dressed all in black in the beginning. We talked about this.
Okay, then sorry, Veronica.
Moving on.
Monica, what are some of the best do you guys go out to dinner, right? Or what do you do?
Well,
I work.
Yeah, she works on Valentine's Day because she works at a restaurant.
You're
It's
right.
always
It's
so
busy.
busy.
Yeah, it's always
So we always
busy.
celebrate either like my next day off or like the next day. But I always try to.
And we
do
love
something.
to go out to restaurants. You guys know we're restaurant junkies.
Yeah.
Beto loves going out.
Oh, also one thing my sister and her wife celebrate all the time that I think is still the most cheesiest thing ever is their month anniversary.
Yeah, every
Every third of the month.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah, and like it's funny because I will like you're at work like, oh, happy month anniversary, babe, I love you so much, mean the world to me, blah 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 blah, and then we do something, and here, even if it's like just going and taking her to get a Starbucks, or let's go get some sushi, or let's go do this, that could be like one of our like dates as well. But I think it's always fun to keep, because we've been together for so long, over a decade.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of keep that romance going,
I'd be the one to forget that.
You would be the one to forget.
I'd be like, I'm so sorry, babe. I didn't know it was our anniversary.
You're
Or, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll be definitely a month anniversary. I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
No, but that's what you're saying now.
I don't know. Yeah.
Se sabe,
I feel like Diana, when you start dating someone, because I don't know, I just feel like you're like those people that get like really attached, and
yeah, that's why I need to be careful.
You always try to take care of that person, and you do anything for them. So I feel like if you get this with this guy or girl, whomever you're gonna get with,
girl,
no, a guy, if you're so in love with him, and if he starts to beat you, you'll take it.
No. Are you kidding?
No. Beatings are a big no. No, definitely
Don't let
not.
anyone put a hand on you guys.
I guess, what else can we talk about Valentine's Day? I
It's
don't
just
know.
Valentine's Day. I don't think it's like such a big deal.
I don't
like
care
a
about
crazy-
Valentine's
No,
Day.
I don't think anybody does. I think it's just more of. I think Valentine's Day in general is like a gimmick. Oh, para hacer dinero, to make some
That's true.
form of money.
I mean, there's lots of cute things you can do, and the thoughts, what counts, whatever.
But I think if you're gonna shop for Valentine's Day gifts, don't go to like your corporate Targets or anything like that. Shop
go to the
local.
corner. Go to the corner
Yeah,
of
go
Circle
to the
K.
corner. Help out the ladies, the little Latinos that are there hustling with their teddy bears. That's what I think it would be nice. Or go shop local, right? Shopping local is important as well.
Yep.
So that's what I think you guys should do if you guys are going to celebrate Valentine's Day.
And those people, they start hitting in those corners like a couple days before.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Valentine's
see
Day.
them here in about maybe
Yeah, especially in West Phoenix.
that
we see
week.
them,
That
yeah.
week, yeah.
Yeah, they hustle. They have their shit.
But you buy my flowers at a little small flower
I
shop,
do.
right?
I go to this
What is it
small
called?
flower
Shout 'em
shop.
out.
Well, I have to get the name right, so I'll probably tag them.
What's
on
the cross
next one.
streets?
It's 43rd and Thomas, and it's this like small little place. It's next to like a little bar, like a small bar too, but they have fresh flowers and they just decorate them. They have little cards.
Where
They
the
have-
Costco's at?
No, it's on 43rd Avenue.
Oh, Avenue. Okay.
Yeah, and
Is it by the fries or where's that fries at? That fries.
that's on my
down.
down.
Oh my
yeah.
bad.
But yeah, if you go over there, the gentlemen's there. They're always so polite. They take care of you. But every time I go there, they're just it's nice. It's a small little place.
My ideal Valentine's date. Okay, ideally, if I were to have Valentine's date, it would be go out, have dinner, and then just like go at it all night.
Fuck all night.
And that's it. I'll call that good, and that's it.
All right then.
I feel like
Simple, easy,
I feel like,
done.
Okay, so you're busy. It's a long day, whatever. You want to get to it, you get to it, and it's like okay, you just get your fix and you want to go to sleep. But there's times that you want to just like enjoy.
You want to take it a long ride.
But there's just sometimes you're just like, you know what, like just hit it where it gets me going, and boom, that's it.
You're like, I'm done.
I'm
Make it
done.
fast.
Make it fast. Do your thing. I'm tired, and you just get your fix. You relax, and then hit the showers and go back to bed.
That's why Valentine's Day would be like that longer than normal one. An all-nighter.
And
Yeah, but like you could do that every day.
no,
I
but
know,
she says maybe.
No,
she's
because you work Monday through Friday. And then the weekends come, and
Oh,
you want to do things,
You probably
but
want the weekend. Wait a minute. Valentine's Day lands on random days. Yeah.
This year it lands on.
It's next week, right? Like what?
It lands on a Friday.
oh
Is
my
it?
god, so it's
Ooh,
going
dang,
to
that's a good Valentine's Day right there.
Sunday,
Monday.
I don't Alex and I don't even try to go out for Valentine's Day because the rest
just
of
so
us are so busy.
Gimmicky. I was just saying that. It's all
just like
gimmicky.
I like what you guys do, like where you do the week before or the week after, since Veronica does work Valentine's Day. Like, it's just so annoying to have to find parking when it's that packed and like you don't.
And
even
your
have a good
service
time.
is, you're expecting like a 5-star service, and it's
so
not
busy,
their
it's
fault.
like-
Yeah, it's not their fault. They're busy. Everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to go out and about, and you have to tip really good for a really bad service. And it's not even like your food quality. You just get so busy that people, they get lazy on the food. They try to get all the food out.
Yeah.
And that's one of my things with us at our restaurant. We always try to make sure everything's like perfect for the guests.
Yeah.
So, but you know, you do see it when we go out to like around that time. You know, it's always so busy and the services kind of goes down, and it's not.
That's why my ideal Valentine's Day is like movie night, just like a bunch of movies that we want to watch.
At home,
ordering pizza or like something
Go
like
at it
that
all
in
night.
PJs, and some extra stuff.
That's ideal.
Okay, Alex probably doesn't appreciate me sharing so much, but I remember one time we tried like chocolate syrup. It was just too much.
I can't wait.
There's some stuff that looks so sexy, like on Pornhub. On like there's some stuff that looks sexy on TV, and then you try it, and it's just like.
It's because it's meant to sell it, and then it's not meant for you to do it.
Or meant to enjoy. I don't know.
It's more of a visual because like Monica and I tried it once with ice.
Oh yeah, ice
instead of whipped cream because it just gets too messy.
Yeah, it's like.
And you know how you seen the movies where you like drop like a piece of ice and it goes down like your chest down to your belly. And
you're just like,
like fuck no.
Yeah, and it's like okay, so if you're being sexually active with whomever you're doing it with, if you're not laughing, you're not having fun.
That's
you
true.
have to.
I mean, there's some people that are very sensual, like they're not.
You're right, they're more serious.
Yeah.
Okay, so because Monica and I find ourselves fucking laughing like 40 to 90% of the time.
Really?
It's just like we fucking bump into each other's head. We like end up with bruises. It's just fucking funny, you know? But there's times that we try to be really serious about it, like just trying to be more like adult about it. But we always end up like just I don't know if it's because it's just my personality and Monica's personality that we just get she always tells me like you have to give me Botox because she gets like those
Oh yeah, because I always say Veronica makes me laugh all the time. I was like, I'm gonna need Botox, so you won't pay for that.
We bought a book. What's it called? Kama Sutra.
Oh, yes.
Where it had all these like different positions. We're like, oh, it's gonna be so sexy. We're gonna try all these. We're just cracking up. Like some of these things. Who comes up with them? Like
I gave my dad a book.
My parents had a book. It's because my parents had a book, and I saw it in their collection. I was like, I don't want this, so I pulled it out, and I was like, Veronica, give that to your dad and your stepmom so they can spice things up.
Oh no!
And we gave it to them.
And then my stepmom, she just said a silly comment. She goes, "But I can't." Yes, and I was just like, just try it out. My dad's like, let me see. My dad was all over it. I was like, look, you could,
Some
and
of
it was
those
in
positions
Spanish.
though are just like, what? Who does this? Who actually tries this and like enjoys it? My leg was cramping up for some of them. I was like,
oh my god! Don't you just hate when you're like getting it? You're about to like climax, and you're like cramp, and you're just
we
like,
all feel that?
yeah.
I feel like everyone cramps up. Like,
fuck, I feel like it too.
If you're out of shape and you're like freaking going at it cardio, I saw the funniest. I went to go see Tom Segura with Alex, super funny comedian. He looks white, but he's actually like he speaks fluent Spanish, and it always trips me out because he's like white, blue-eyed dude. But anyway,
Tom Segura is his name?
Yeah, he's so funny. He's one of our favorite comedians. He's talking about like 69, where the guy is on top. He's like, who does that? Like, if the reverse 69, and can you imagine the guy on top and the girl's like, oh, I can't breathe. Like, like that doesn't work backwards. It sounds great, but it doesn't work. So
I've never.
Wait, I can't picture that right now.
I'm trying to picture, but it's kind of hard for my.
It's because you have to be like evenly height or something, I think, too.
Yeah, imagine like a big muscular
guy. If not, you gotta
like
arch your back a lot, or you gotta stretch.
Here, you want me to draw you a picture?
No, I think I'm good.
Let me sketch it out.
I think it's, I don't know, uncomfortable, I assume.
But we're getting towards the end of our Valentine's special slash other
story time, I guess. Yeah.
We're gonna play a game with Diana since she's the only single lady here.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna. We had you download Tinder on your phone.
Yes.
What's your passcode? Say it into the microphone.
2945. I'm just kidding. That's not
So we're gonna take turns. We're gonna read you.
I've never used Tinder. I've had it, but I never ever like wanted to use it.
It's the worst app.
Oh, you have.
I've used it. It's literally like if you want a one night stand, sure, go on Tinder. But I think it's the worst app.
I've never used apps.
I've never.
I'll go in there out of curiosity, but that's about
Tinder. It. That was worth
interesting.
I had one guy I met through Tinder. Oh, I had a couple. But one of them, we go on a date. He sounded so perfect over Tinder. Like, I was like, man, this guy's so smart, blah, blah. He's got his picture with his little college degree. I'm like, we go on a date. He's like, dude, he talks like a 13-year-old. He's like, he's like, your voice sounds like the nanny.
What the hell?
He was just like giggling and like, he was like a 13-year-old.
He's a virgin.
I'm sure he was. And then he was like, do you want to buy a house with me? Like, he's just like the weirdest shit. I was like, oh no, like Tinder, that's where all the weirdos go to.
Whenever I want to get like a fix, you know, like if I'm trying to get it on, I just, you know.
What? Such a slow transition, Veronica.
Well, because I don't have any apps either, you know. So
but you have a wife.
That's why I was gonna say, like, that was my punchline. I go,
This was a joke. This was a joke.
Oh, sorry, we ruined it.
I've been told I say dad jokes. So.
You do.
You do.
Wow.
I feel like we're all just like, haha.
I'm just gonna unplug.
You can always fix an itch. It's easy. You go fix it, and then you're good for a while. Or resolved. And
You used what was Coffee and Bagels was the other dating app you used,
I
right?
did, and
You
I
like
didn't.
that
But
one?
I never used. Like I never really used it to. I used it just to see. But I'd never be the one ballsy enough to like actually send messages or anything like that.
Oh, well.
No, and sometimes I wouldn't even put pictures up. Yeah. So we'll see. Okay, show me guy number 1 from Tinder.
So we're not gonna show you the pictures. We're just gonna read their bio.
Oh, what the fuck?
And based on their bio, you have to tell us if you would date them,
Okay.
if you would fuck them, or
Okay.
if you would just pass.
Something.
Okay.
Pass, fuck, or date.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna read you
Okay.
the first bio.
Okay.
Let me. I haven't used
Don't
Tinder
tell
in a
them their
while,
name either
so-
because
yeah,
I'm gonna.
no names,
Okay.
and then no ages.
Okay.
So just literally just the
Okay,
bio.
good.
Okay.
Okay. And then you know what? We'll read you their Spotify anthem.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they did that. Yeah.
So first guy.
Okay.
2019 was a long road, but here I am, back doing the Lord's work again. Crying
Okay.
face. I love to joke a lot. If you checked for more texts, I got you. If you checked for more texts, I got you so good. LMAO. Now swipe right if you cute and you know it. Winky face. And then his anthem is "Tonight's the Night" by Redman. Let me see what
Pass.
it says.
Straight up pass. Pass.
Pass.
You don't want
Pass.
a gangster?
Why'd you pass?
Oh, pass because he seems. I don't. He too many winky face.
What?
That's of all the things.
I mean, if I were, I would pass too. Just like the way he.
The way
Yeah.
he talks.
Yeah.
Like he's doing the Lord's work.
What?
I'm doing the Lord's work.
I'm
but
doing
Okay. Can we see the picture?
Oh, I already passed on
Yeah,
him.
okay, it's okay.
Okay, Veronica, you get to read the next one
Oh
for her.
God, I'm not really good at reading. Hi, whatever his name it is. I like climbing your face. Now he didn't say that.
She's like, don't take it.
Don't take it out. I like climbing, swimming, and cute little puppies. It would be cool if you are an optimistic girl with a laid-back attitude. Let's go play mini golf.
What's his anthem on
Mini golf.
Spotify?
His anthem in Spotify, it doesn't have.
Really? Let
Yeah.
me see.
I like him. I
Yeah,
dig
Yeah, he
him.
doesn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you'll like
I
him.
think I know him.
Shut the fuck up.
He looks very familiar.
Oh my goodness.
I think I've slept with him. No, I'm kidding.
Eskimo sisters.
Yeah, he sounds good for you.
Yeah, I would date.
Do you want to see a
date.
picture?
Mhm. Yeah, I'll see a
Then
picture.
she won't.
Yeah.
No, she won't.
What's your age limit? Do you have one?
It's not about age, but I do think they need. Let me see more pictures. Yeah, okay, he's bald. And I have, and it's okay. Like I'm okay with that, but it's just first of all, he has pictures of ropes.
Oh. Well, he likes climbing.
Oh,
Your face. Your
I'm like, oh.
50 Shades of Grey.
She's like, bondage, I like
She got red.
I like hair.
likes rock
Like I love hair. I like hair. I have a lot of hair, so he better have a lot of hair.
I think guys,
Yeah.
they're like, like Vin Diesel or The Rock.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
feel like guys can look really handsome.
No, yeah,
with a
I
shaved
agree.
head.
It's
I
true.
agree.
It's
Okay.
all down to
No, I mean if I'm about looks, it definitely would be. I would like some hair.
Do you feel like sometimes
I
you
like
focus
happy
too much
trails.
on looks?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And like you're missing out on a good guy just because you're focused on looks. Because I feel like you can learn to like someone.
No,
on
because I
personality.
dated somebody that was not
the prettiest.
not the prettiest.
Not the prettiest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And apparently I wasn't his type.
You want to read this one
How
for
are you
me?
gonna stop? You're beautiful, smart, and
So-
funny. Babe.
She's reading it for herself
You
first.
can't read it for yourself
Wait.
first.
She's like, maybe I'll keep him.
Yeah, it looks like you're
Dissertation?
considering.
Is that what it says? Dissertation?
Well, I saw the
She
picture
said
already.
a picture.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
now we
switch it.
gotta skip.
I just didn't know how to say that first word, and I was like,
Why couldn't you just wing it?
Oh yeah, this one was weird
Dissertation.
anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even dissertation in the streets, unmoderated comment section in the sheets. I live on my sailboat. He's a hippie. Okay,
I live on my sailboat.
let's have you read. Oh, this one's hard to. Okay, let's have you read this one.
Let's see. Okay. Would you really date a guy who couldn't throw a baseball and not know the difference between your and your? Currently having a beard, looking for my person. Currently have a beard, looking for my person.
I would
Yeah.
date that.
Does he have an anthem?
The kid is not mine, just borrowed him for the picture.
What do you think, Dana?
I would date that. He sounds legit. Okay, so I'm never gonna say somebody that I want to fuck because that's really comes down to like physical. Like if you
Let's see. Is
physically.
this? Then let's show you his picture.
Yeah, I'd fuck that.
The kid's not mine. That was hilarious.
Oh, that's him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
hot. Oh,
You want to
no.
see his beard?
JT,
He looks a
whatever
lot
his
better
name is.
without the beard. Don't say his name.
Oh, I can't say
He's
his
gonna
name.
sue us.
Didn't say the last name.
That's true. Look at the beard.
Yeah, he's hot. Yeah, I'd fuck that.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you like a little meat in your bones?
I'm okay with meat. I'm okay with meat. I'm okay with anything.
Just
And
put it in
yeah.
me. I'm okay with me. Just put it in me.
This guy, he has a picture with like a girl that he's hugging. Like, I feel like that's such a turn off on Tinder or apps. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like you really think I'm gonna try and fight
Oh
for
my
your...
god.
What if that's a sister?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
But who
even
cares?
if it is a
Okay, you're
sister,
right,
like
you're
the
right.
girl that's swiping through is like, oh, there's
That's
a girl
true.
in there. Like,
No.
like I already have to fight for your attention before we even,
Yep.
meet.
Damn, you are an expert in this, huh?
I've been in the game for a long time.
We're definitely rookies.
As a married woman, all I can contribute to society is to help other women not go through
Not
the
fuck
hell I
up.
went with in Tinder.
That's
Be
true.
dumb.
Okay, let's do a couple more. Let me find. Okay, this one, his bio says plants, outdoors, house music, surfing, photography, fitness, prefer dogs but enjoy cuddly cats too.
So okay, I think I'd fuck him.
And then I'll show.
It
Wait,
sounds
let's
like I
play his
just-
song. Let's play his song. Ready?
I'd pass.
Do you know that song?
Is that Coldplay?
It's Above and Beyond.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I do love them.
I'm like Coldplay.
Well, I haven't
I'm
listened to
sorry. Above and Beyond people.
I have
sorry.
not listened to new Above and Beyond, but I do love Above and Beyond.
That's why I'm like into corridos. That's what
I'm
she's
into. I'd be like between pass and fuck, but not date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How come?
Can I ask, is Tinder mostly white folks?
No.
I'm just curious.
You know what?
I'm just curious.
You know what? I don't see a lot of like
I don't see a lot
Mexican
of
guys.
Well, because Mexicans are naturally romantic.
Oh.
Wow, you think Tinder's not romantic? Come on.
well, you have to go in there to get your
I'm
I-
just curious
you know
because
what?
I was like, all of these men.
Every man that I dated from Tinder or went on dates with, not dated, they were all white. So maybe there is a.
Temp today.
I do have a type.
Do
So
have a
maybe I
type.
just was swiping on all the white
So
guys.
and me that I've been with a Mexican guy, like
Yeah.
those motherfuckers are romantic as fuck.
That's true.
Yeah.
What's your passcode?
Oh, 2975.
Okay. Oh, look, you could have. Veronica, read the last one.
Okay. I don't like this for her.
Oh,
no,
wow.
I probably do. I do. I see it. You know who reminds me of?
Huh.
El amigo de Alex.
Oh.
I like fresh tortillas and green
Órale.
chilies that
That's
makes me
right
sweat.
there.
I think you would. I think you would, Diana. And it's like he's like so close to your, and he's a pilot.
Oh, maybe you should just swipe right for
What's
her.
his song?
He doesn't have
He doesn't
one.
have one. Why do I always get the ones that doesn't have it?
Okay, he might be possibility
okay.
of dating or fucking depending on his picture.
I think that it would be dating. It would be dating for you. He looks like a sweet guy. He has a big bulge. Here you go.
Whoa.
Let me see. Oh, he's a nice guy. But he
Yeah,
does look
I would-
like
I would
you know
date.
who. He does kind of look like you know who.
I'm telling you, he does.
Report user.
Oh, so I just reported.
You reported him?
Oh no. Oh man. Poor guy.
It's okay. It's not
I
your fault.
accidentally reported him for inappropriate photos. I'm like, oh man. Oh no, here it is. Oh look, he's a pilot.
Yeah, I date that.
But you know
I
what?
would date him.
Those pilots are players.
I know.
Because they're all over. I'm gonna swipe right for you. I liked him.
Wait, did you really swipe?
Yeah, I did.
No, I'm not. I'm deleting that app once we're
Aw,
done.
so sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
so sad. Goodbye. Never see you again.
No, my cuñado. I'm just kidding.
It's so funny.
I like this guy's bio. I'm not here to adopt any animals, so please give the Snapchat
Who the
filters
fuck
the rest.
adopts out animals on Tinder?
No, he's talking about like the
Oh.
he's talking about those like dog filters.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
I don't like that already. Pass.
Yeah, he's has
too
too many
picky.
opinions.
Yeah, too many.
I don't want
We're
to. I don't want
feminists
them too opinionated.
You're so funny.
I'm a musician and music is my biggest passion.
Definitely passing.
I play guitar for a few bands
No.
at church.
Out. Gone. Out of my life.
Oh.
I have a career in aerospace industry. Yeah,
No.
he's got some money.
No.
In my free time, I enjoy various hobbies and adventuring.
No.
And then his song is.
She already said no. Why are you trying to convince the
Look,
girl?
Diana's like not
No.
amused.
All right, guys. Well, you
It
know
was fun.
why Diana's single. She's
That's cool.
very picky.
Yeah, very picky. No, we should download a Mexican app or Latinos because
Oh,
that's
yes.
what's gonna get her.
I like my corridos.
Yeah.
I do. I
riding
like
horses.
Mexican.
Because
A man in a
come on.
tejana and like with some Levi's on and a nice button-up shirt and.
And Aria. Or
I could see you with like
Ariel.
a punk rock dude, like or like a
Me too. Yeah, I can
like
see
a
that too.
Spanish rock. dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like a mana.
Yeah, yes,
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Café Tacuba,
Of course.
something.
Me too.
All right, guys. So we're gonna close this down. This episode was about Valentine's Day and all kinds
All
of
the
stuff.
rambling.
All
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. Because there's not so much you could talk about just Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's just Valentine's Day. Like Monica said, it's all about
But it's a gimmick.
Yeah, it's a gimmick.
Oh, like
And
love.
love is a gimmick. I'm just kidding. So we did get a little bit off topic, but again, that's what we're here for. And if you guys enjoyed our episode, please give us a like, give us a follow.
Like and review us on the Apple Podcast.
Yes. And then
Love
shout out
us.
to everybody that's listening to us. Thank you so much for supporting us. And we'll talk to you guys next week.